Good morning, Lenape, and welcome once again to another episode of Lenape Live. I'm your host, Dan Baker.
And I'm your host, Emma Nasto. It's Friday, February 4th, and we're back with a new episode.
We got a short episode this morning, but don't go away because this is Lenape Live.
I can't believe it is already February. It feels like the school year just began, but it is already the middle of winter.
I know. Speaking of winter, that snowstorm that hit us last weekend was huge. I hear that we in Mount Laurel got almost 10 inches of snow. Hopefully all of us stayed safe and warm. I, for one, actually went sledding with some friends over at Laurel Acres and even walked on the frozen lake. Emma, did you do anything fun in the snow?
I did. I baked cookies, made hot chocolate, and played in the snow with my siblings and my dog. I hope we get a bit more snow before the winter is over, though. But we'll get to that later. Now for some weekly announcements.
To remind you guys once again of the situation we're in, to be considered fully immunized, you need to have your COVID booster shot. When you are fully immunized, you do not have to quarantine at home if you are identified as a close contact. So, if you don't want to be stuck at home, please consider getting your booster shot if you have not done so already.
For the rest of February, the stadium will be closed during lunch and learn due to the cold weather. However, if stated otherwise, the stadium is open for students to eat in.
First ever Letters for Rose during Lunch and Learn will be held today in room ND11, where you can create special cards and artwork to ease the loneliness of the senior citizens within our community. Service hours can be earned to those who attend this event. For more information on these announcements and others that we didn't mention, please check your Outlook email.
We had planned for an exciting segment detailing what the Groundhog saw on Wednesday, but unfortunately, the Groundhog Milltown Mall of New Jersey sadly passed away. So instead, Max, Victoria, and Rachel added a memorial for this amazing groundhog.
Groundhog's Day is a Pennsylvania Dutch tradition that is spread all over America. If the groundhog sees his shadow, then we're promised 6 more weeks of wintry weather. However, if he doesn't, then spring is definitely on its way. We asked some Lenape students their predictions on what they think the groundhog will see come February 2nd. Let's take a look.
I really hope that the groundhog doesn't see its shadow because I want winter to be over.
I don't think the groundhog's gonna come out. It's really cold outside and it needs the sun to see shadow, so I don't think so.
I do not think the groundhog is going to see his shadow.
On January 31st, we asked 20 students to fill out a form. Here are the results. 35% of students want the groundhog to see its shadow, while 65% of the students don't. 70% of the students think the groundhog will see its shadow, while 30% think that the groundhog won't see its shadow.
Well, Lenape, keep out those scarves and hats because winter is still upon us, as Princess Honeyfield did see his shadow. And of course, rest in peace to Milltown Mall.
For me personally, I had no clue what the prediction was going to be on Wednesday. The weather and climate here in New Jersey is definitely one of the more random weathers I've seen, so it could have honestly gone either way. But I'm actually fine with 6 more weeks of winter, because I, for one, really like winter.
Me too. Thank you all for tuning into this week's episode of Lenape Live.
Remember to keep up with us on Twitter at Len Digital Media and on Instagram at Lenape Digital Media. And come and stop by ND25 to see how you can be involved with our show.
We'll be back next Friday, February 11th, for an all-new episode. Have a great weekend, Lenape.